What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. I'm your host, Terry, and we got some breaking news, something that, we've been waiting for the past few days. The trade is finally done and finalized between New York and Minnesota, and we're just here reaping the benefits as a third-party team. And what we've got is finally confirmed 2025 second-round pick, the least favorable of Denver or Philly, coming from Minnesota. 2026 second round pick from Golden State via New York, and a 2031 second round pick from the Knicks. That's 3 second round picks, 25, 26, 2031 for pretty much nothing. We also are getting Daquan Jeffries in sign and trade, Charlie Brown Jr., and Dwayne Washington Jr. Now, the first two, hate to say it, but bums does not really matter at all. They're probably going to get cut ASAP. Dwayne Washington Jr., he is somebody who I do remember from the Pacers. I see that's not even his most recent team, obviously, but I remember being on the Pacers with Chris Duarte. I feel like they both had, promising rookie seasons, and then, they just got lost in the shuffle and for the Pacers and just traded, and, their careers just took different trajectories after that. But I do remember him being a decent young player a few years back. But more than likely, he's probably going to get cut too. I doubt any of these players stick around for us. Maybe just, some training camp bodies. But most importantly, we're getting $7.2 million in cash and 3 second round picks. I mean, and we did trade James Nnaji, this draft stash from a few years ago, who for some reason just never came over, even when we had, plenty of center injuries and Kai Jones lost his mind and all of this. He never came over. So if he wasn't going to come over then, in my eyes, he was never coming. There was some reports that he never wanted to be drafted by the Hornets and blah, blah, blah. So, okay, fucking good riddance. And plus that's from the prior regime, and I don't think we cared about that shit anymore. Ultimately, I'm not a fan of drafting a stash anyway. I'd rather, draft somebody that you can have in the building every day, even if you're sending them down to the Greensboro Swarm. Okay, at least they're only an hour or so away. You can bring them back whenever. So, to me, I don't care at all. Goodbye, James Nnaji. Nice knowing you, not really. And I kind of saw this coming at some point when he didn't even come over for Summer League this year. I mean, his minutes in Barcelona have decreased. His production has decreased. I think he was battling an injury too. Like, who cares at this point? 3 second round picks and $7 million in cash. I'll walk away from that easily. And the $7 million in cash is I mean, I think this is $8 million in salary that we're absorbing. So we're pretty much getting 3 second round picks to only lose about $1 million in cap space, and get rid of James Nnaji, who isn't even here. To me, that's a W. I don't have any complaints at all. I really was hoping that we were going to get Precious Achiuwa, because at first it was just Daquan Jeffries, and his salary is like $1 million. They needed to get to around $8.5 million. Precious Achiuwa's contract was like $7 million. So it was kind of perfect. I was hoping it was going to be Precious Achiuwa, somebody who actually could, get minutes for us. But 3 second round picks and $7 million in cash, I'll take that to pretty much just exist. And Jeff Peterson is showing that, he's going to be in on every deal. He talked about that a little bit, even just yesterday, at the media day, being in on every deal, but just being smart. He's impressed me, man, because it's like there's plenty of times where we could have done stuff like this in years past, and Mitch Kupchak just sat on his hands and did nothing. So, this just kind of shows in a little way how incompetent the prior regime was. I mean, we could have been doing stuff like this. And doing stuff like this, it also just strengthens relationships around the league. So, hey, I have absolutely no complaints. And I already knew that I was going to make this video. It was just a matter of when it got confirmed. Like I said, I really was hoping for Precious Achiuwa, but it is what it is, man. Y'all comment down below. How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like Jeff cooked? Do y'all feel like we fleeced them? Do you feel like we got fleeced? Are you torn up about James Nnaji? Like, comment down below how you guys feel. Anyways, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Probably tomorrow, man. Peace.